Thank you for giving us some time today. I just want to ask you, what's the watch that you're most proud of at the moment from the current collection?
If I have to speak about the new models presented this year at the Basel Fair, I should have two answers.
Yes.
Because this model, the Black Bay SNG for steel and gold, I think it's a very nice piece. And we are also presenting on the Black Bay line this model, the Black Bay Chrono, with a new movement inside. It's also a very nice piece.
Do you find it a surreal experience going from the design stage to actually seeing the watches presented at Basel?
The presentation here at Basel, it's always a great emotion for a designer, because it's after all the work is done before to realize those watches, you have the feeling of people seeing, discovering it.
Yes.
And of course, if it's a good feedback, you feel very well. As your batteries get high, and it's a very very nice experience.
Good. And where do you get your inspiration from for your designs?
The inspiration is quite difficult to explain because it's a mixture of things. It's almost more than 30 years that I'm working on the watch industry and watch world. So maybe the knowledge of all the watch world, the knowledge or the study of all our vintage watches in Tudor. It's very important also because I'm always looking for details, interesting details from the point of view of the rendering of the materials, all of just this kind of things. And for the rest, it's also normal life, like maybe art. There are different inspirations.
And what, as a designer, what are your biggest frustrations? What are sort of limits on how you can imagine your creations coming to life?
I have to say I have no frustrations at all.
Great.
Yes, I'm very happy designer because limits for design are quite normal. So technical aspects are from inside the movement, but you have also technical aspects to the way you build the watch, the cases. So you have to think of them, adopt them, and try to do the best considering all that facts.
Brilliant. And what's the main guiding principle when you start to design a watch? Is there something that you always think, well, this must be my aim in producing this timepiece?
I should say it depends of the project, because depending of what's the brief, what kind of watch you have to reach. I used to take one direction and another different direction. Sometimes I start making sketches on paper. Other times, when it's an evolution of an existing model, I work much more with computers, and so there are different ways.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a fascinating insight to how you design things. That's terrific. Thank you so much indeed.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.